here from Traveling Single Mom, and today I wanted to give you an Amazon must-have video for full-time travel, the electronics edition. So as many of you know, my current source of income is teaching English online. So that of course comes with some additional equipment that I have to have in our backpack that I wouldn't necessarily need if I wasn't teaching English online. So a lot of the things that I'm going to show you today, I have 16 products to show you, and a lot of these things are because I teach English online. So some of them might not apply to you, but a lot of these things will apply to you in regards to the travel aspect. So let's get into it. So the first item that I wanted to share with you guys is the Anchor portable power bank. So it comes with this mesh pouch as well, and this is the one that's I think about 20,000. I'm not sure what it's measured in, but it cost I forgot exactly how much, but it's a significant amount. But this is going to charge your phone at least 4 to 6 times, in my experience, is what it typically charges my phone. And then you can recharge the actual power bank overnight and it'll be fully charged by the next day. So that's what I like about it. So that is my number one product. Number two would be associated with the power bank, which is this Anchor power bank charger box, I guess. Anchor says that you specifically need this type of charger port box in order to charge the Anchor, just because I don't exactly know why, but I think it has something to do with the fact that it has so much power in it that it takes this one to fully charge it. And one of my friends told me that she had typically used a regular charging box for it, and it never got above 3 out of the 4 bars until she started using this one. So that's why I just went ahead and bought it the same time that I bought the power bank. Along with that, I also recently bought off of Amazon an additional power bank. So this one costs significantly less than the Anchor one, and I like them both equally, but I wanted to get 2 power banks because we are soon going to Africa next year, and I just, even being on the Greyhound for 3 days coming here to Mexico, it would have been very beneficial for me to have 2 of these power banks. So I'm glad that I got another one just so that I could rotate them out or charge them both overnight if I know that I am going to be on a bus for a long time, an airplane for a long time. I don't have to worry about if I'm going to have power for my phone. So that would be number 3. So number 4 would be our extension cord. So this is our travel extension cord, which is amazing because, first of all, as many people have said previously, the plugs, the outlets tend to always be in very weird places, in hotels, hostels, Airbnbs, things like that. So there is, I forgot exactly how long this cord is, but it's a significant length. And so I can plug it in anywhere, and then I have 4 USBs here, and I have 2 regular plugs here. So of course one of these is always for my computer, and then all of these charge all of my different electronics, because most of the electronics I have are USB electronics. So that comes in so handy. And along with that, we're on number 5 now. I use this travel adapter. So this is actually the Amazon version of the travel adapter, and previously I had a travel adapter that cost over $20, and that one just stopped working. I don't know why, but it just stopped working. So I had to get a new one, and I got the Amazon one because I didn't want to spend too much money on another one, and this is way better than the expensive one that I had. So many people have different adapters for different countries, and that gets very confusing, having to carry multiple adapters. Having a travel adapter is very simple because no matter what country you go to, it's going to tell you. So US, Japan, Australia, Thailand, Europe. So it has all of the different options, and then you can plug in any option as well. So that one is awesome. So typically I just plug this in and then I plug the extension cord into here, and then I have 2 USBs here on the side, 4 USBs here, and then 2 regular ports here. So I am able to plug in almost all of my items at the same time, which is awesome. So item number 6 is a selfie light. So I don't use this in the traditional sense of using it on my phone, although sometimes I do, particularly when I'm making videos. But I use this for my classroom. So many teachers have talked about on Facebook, what type of lighting do you use? Do you get a ring light? Do you get this type of light or that type of light? I simply got a selfie ring light, and this was very inexpensive off Amazon, and it is a great option for a traveling online teacher because it is very small, very portable, yet even if I am in a completely dark room when I am teaching, I can turn this on to the brightest and it completely lights me up, lights my background up, and it works great. So I love that as my option for lighting in the classroom. So number 7 would be this, and this is a USB chargeable fan, and Safari actually lost this exact fan in Uber about a month ago, and so I had my mom send me another one. That's how much I love this fan, just because I don't like being uncomfortable while I am traveling. So if we are in a place that is really hot, then I don't have to worry about, oh, can you turn on the air conditioner? Is there an air conditioner? Is there a fan? I don't have to worry about any of those things. I have this and I recharge it and it's good to go. It has 3 different levels. We actually use this almost every night because where we're currently staying there is no air conditioner. So we have this fan that's on right here. I can turn that off. You can probably hear me better. We have this fan that the Airbnb came with, and then I have this one which I got off Amazon, and I also have this one which we got here in Cuernavaca. It also has 3 levels, and then it has a side light as well. But that one we are probably not going to bring with us. We just bought it once Safari lost the other one. So this is something I would definitely recommend. So our next product would be our USB multiplier. So this is something that I definitely need at being an English teacher online, because I plug this into my computer and I'm able to plug in the charger for the selfie light, the charger for my my headphone, what's it called? My Bluetooth headphones for the classroom, and then the actual USB to connect the headphones to the computer. So those are the 3 things that I typically plug into this, and it makes it a lot easier so I don't have to worry about where I'm going to charge the things or if my extension cord is close to my computer, different things like that. This way I know that all the computer related charging items are connected to the computer. So the next item, since I just was talking about the headphones, would be the headphones themselves. So these are Logitech headphones. They are adjustable here. They have the boom, which you need for the classroom, and you can also collapse them very easily. And so the next item would be the case that I bought off Amazon for these specific headphones. So as you can see, they fit in here perfectly. And then I also put in here the cord for them, the USB to connect them to the computer, as well as the glasses that I use in the classroom that don't have lenses, so there's no glare on my eyes, so that those don't get ruined while we are traveling. So this comes in very handy. Although it takes up a significant amount of space in my backpack, it is completely worth it because I have to have good headphones to teach in the classroom. So our next item is going to be AirPods, fake AirPods, not iPhone brand AirPods or Apple, but I got these in China, and I think in pretty much every country they have fake options for these, and this is a really nice quality pair. I got them for about $5 US on Taobao in China, and if I use one headphone at a time and like the charging of the actual box charging them, it will last up to, I think, the one time that I tried using them back and forth, charging them in the box, they lasted over 9 hours. So, I mean, for $5, that's great. I constantly keep it in my backpack. I rarely have to charge them. And it comes in handy when Safari's asleep and I'm trying to watch videos or do research, things like that. So I really love having those with me all the time. So another thing that is a recent addition to my electronics collection in my backpack, which is something I actually was against for a while, just because I always thought, I mean, you have a phone which has a Kindle app on it. Why do you need a Kindle Paperwhite? But then I started reading a lot when I was back home this last time, and I was like, well, the Kindle Paperwhite, the battery on it lasts forever. And with my phone, I bought my phone in China, and I feel like the battery on my phone is not what it should be, which is another reason why I have 2 power banks. But with this, if I want to read ever, I know that this is always going to be charged. So I have many books on this for Kindle that I enjoy reading and that I will enjoy reading. So I'm really glad that I added that to my collection. So the next item is a flashlight. It is very important to have some type of flashlight in your day backpack or easily accessible, because many places that we stay are not the best of the best. So if a light stops working or if the power goes out, different things like that, it is important to always have a backup. I don't anymore think that I want my entire survival kit in my backpack, but I do still think that I want a couple comforts in my backpack, which includes having a light accessible as well as having a fan accessible. So that is one thing that I like to constantly have in my day backpack. Another thing related to that is a night light. So this is a travel night light that Safari uses often when she goes to sleep, or if it is really, really dark in the room that we're sleeping in. She likes to have a little bit of light. Sometimes I will leave this in the bathroom so we both know where it is, and then we can just turn it on when we're going to the bathroom instead of turning on the light. So these different lights are very convenient in multiple ways. So the last thing, well, second to the last thing that I have to share with you is a monopod. So I actually have a what is it called? The GoPro. I have a GoPro camera, the Session, the little box one, but I did not include that in this list because I don't use it. And I like to use my phone to take videos just because I don't necessarily want the videos to feel like work. I don't want to have to get the GoPro out and then connect it to the computer and then get the video and then edit it, all this stuff. I feel like that takes a lot of work. And I want these videos to be fun. I want them to be fun for me to record so that it shows to you that it's fun for me to help you. So I haven't used that, and I think that I might actually get rid of it here in Mexico before I go to our next destination. But along with the GoPro, I did purchase an accessory kit for the GoPro, which included this monopod. So this one is actually very long, which I love about it, and I'm able to use it with the adapters to hold my phone. So I got a phone adapter for the GoPro accessories, and that's what I use on my tripod, which I'm using now, which is the 16th and last item on the list, to record videos. So I use the iPhone adapter on this and on the tripod, and then I also have the remote to turn it on and off, which I actually do not use the remote very often. I typically just turn on the video and then I cut out the part where I turned it on. So either way, you could do that. But those are the 16 electronic items that I think are must-haves for travel, especially if you are an English teacher online. I have found that these are the most compact versions of what you need in regards to being a YouTuber or being an English teacher online, which are 2 of the main reasons that I have so many electronics in our backpack. So please let me know the electronics that you carry, if they're different from mine, if you have any more compact items that I can choose from, let me know down in the comments. It was great talking to you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.